What's happening, YouTube? Jonathan Pariente, the Education 10 here, coming at you guys with another video. I want to ask you guys to please continue to check and subscribe to my channel for more YouTube videos. First off, guys, I know it's been about a month since I last posted a video. Busy, a lot of things kind of popped up. Birthday was a couple days ago, so I'm kind of doing this video a couple days after my birthday, but it's all good. So, baseball season is about a couple of weeks away. Who would have thought? So, I've done past videos. I already talked about the moves the Yankees made, any big acquisitions that they added to their team. So now, the Yankees have named their opening day starter, and it's going to be Masahiro Tanaka. I don't have a problem with this move. Unfortunately, the Yankees did have to kind of improvise with the injury to Luis Severino. He's going to be out a couple weeks. Had inflammation in his rotator cuff. And if you're the Yankees, first of all, Severino is one of your top-line pitchers, and that's a rotator cuff inflammation injury is not to be rushed back from. So the rotator cuff, for those that don't know, is right up near your shoulder. It's not your elbow like Tommy John, where Tommy John could be performed. But anytime you have a rotator cuff injury, that's something you have to really let heal and don't rush back from. So Severino will be missing opening day. Don't know how long he's going to be out. Could he be back by the end of April? That's a possibility. But the Yankees, with this injury to Sevy, are a little bit shorthanded. You're going to have Tanaka starting. You have J. Happ. You have your newly acquired James Paxton. Sabathia is still you're a little unsure with. So, and Aaron Boone kind of hinted maybe even about bullpenning a game, which, while that may sound good on paper, and I know the Yankees have a great bullpen now. They did what they had to do addressing the bullpen, even though did they really have to add pieces? Yeah, they did. They lost David Robertson to the Phillies. A couple of their other arms kind of left, so they have to retool a little bit. Adding Adam Ottavino was huge. Ottavino was a very nice pickup for them. So you have Ottavino, you have Chapman, you have Betanzas, you keep Chad Green. You basically keep most of the same arms that you have. Yankees will obviously get more help when Jordan Montgomery comes back from injury. That'll be huge. So, but for now, the Yankees kind of have to patch it together a little bit. And I know everybody is probably going to be lighting into Cashman. Oh, why didn't Cashman sign another starter? You never can have too much pitching, as he always says. Well, what you had left, you had Gio Gonzalez. Yankees were talking about getting him, and I think they sort of still are. But Gio Gonzalez is not really a guy that can give you trustworthy 7 innings a start. He's more like, he might give you exactly 5, maybe could get you 6, but he throws a lot of pitches. He gets frazzled very easily. I mean, look what happened with him with the Nationals. How quickly he flamed out over there. I just don't see that as being a good addition, even though it's another lefty arm that the Yankees will have. I don't know how strongly I feel about that. Then you had Dallas Keuchel. Of course, Keuchel's somebody, if you're the Yankees, you want to go after him 100%. But Keuchel wants to be paid big money. When he's not a quality ace anymore, he's not the guy he used to be a few years ago. Doesn't throw hard, and I'm not saying that's the reason why, but Keuchel is not one of these guys that you're going to pay $90+ million to. It just doesn't work that way. And besides which, he probably won't want to join the Yankees in particular because of his long beard. The Yankees, of course, have the policy with facial hair. So, basically, when you look at it that way, this is where the Yankees are at right now. Corey Kluber was out there. Yankees didn't go after him. Carlos Carrasco was out there. Yankees didn't go after him. So, while the Yankees do have a little shortage right now in the starting pitching department, and they'll probably just go through their farm and use whatever they have. They do have Danny Farquhar, who could give them some innings. Really nice comeback story for him. You have Luis Sessa. He has started a bit before. You probably might have to put him in spot starts. Do I trust him 100%? No. But if you're the Yankees, you may have to patch this together with what you have and maybe use about one arm to bullpen the game, and then the rest pretty much will start. Again, this was all implemented by the Rays with doing bullpenning. This was all the Rays concept with having a bullpen guy start the game. And the Rays are going to still implement the bullpenning for this season. The only little difference is they will have at least 3 starting pitchers this time, so it won't be only Blake Snell that has to carry the 7-8 innings, and then the rest of the game is the bullpen. You have Blake Snell. You have Tyler Glasnow. And, of course, now the Rays got Charlie Morton. So they'll have 3 decent arms that can start for them. And the rest of it they can bullpen. Ryan Stanek's proven he could start. You have Yanni Chirinos who could give him a few innings and whatnot. So, but for the Yankees right now, where they're going to go with this, this will be very interesting. The Yankees will start the season against Baltimore. It'll be at Yankee Stadium. And I'm very curious how the Yankees will kind of approach the pitching standpoint for now. This is going to be the second year Aaron Boone is managing now. Has he learned from his mistakes from a year ago where he sometimes kept guys in the game too long and maybe he made the bullpen changes late and he was afraid of extending his starter? Is Aaron Boone going to let his guys pitch? Is he going to be able to make the right managerial decisions and not just do whatever Cashman tells him to do? Or do whatever Hal or Hank tell him to do? Well, when you look at it this way, the Yankees improved over the offseason. They did improve with their bullpen. They got a couple of big bats that they needed. They smartly did not go after Harper or Machado. I'm going to say why that's a good thing. One, the amount of money they were demanding was ridiculous. Machado signs for $330 million for 10 years, and he's going to go to San Diego. Good luck hitting over there at Petco Park. That's not even a home run ballpark, and not even a hitter's park to begin with. So good luck to Machado hitting over there. And, the Padres did this before where they signed a bunch of big names. They signed Kimbrel, they now Hosmer and whatever. They were projected to win the whole National League West, and look what happened to them. They finished 15 games under 500 and didn't make the playoffs, despite all the moves they made a few years ago. I expect more of the same of that this year, unless something drastically changes. The Phillies went out and got Bryce Harper, signed him to 10 years. Oh, sorry, Harper was signed for $330. Machado was signed for $300 million. So the Phillies went out and signed Bryce Harper, 10 years, $330. Now Harper does not have now Harper, there's no opt-outs in this trade with Harper. So the Phillies are going to ride the ship with Harper for 10 years, hope he doesn't get hurt, and hope he's still productive. And smartly, the Yankees did not have to go after Harper. I don't think they needed Harper. They got enough outfield depth as it is. The great thing is Aaron Judge is not even a free agent yet, so the Yankees haven't signed him to a big contract yet. Stanton, the Yankees can kind of let him go whenever they feel like it. They're not tied to his contract. I said this in a previous video way back. The Yankees are not tied to Stanton. That contract of Stanton's is not tied to the Yankees. They don't have to. They can get rid of him whenever they want. The Yankees did make additions with signing DJ LeMahieu. They made some good additions signing Troy Tulowitzki. They signed a couple of big infield bats. They keep Andujar at third. The Yankees, though, will have a tough decision of who plays first. And right now, it's between Luke Voit or Greg Bird. Now, while both of them are doing pretty good this spring, Greg Bird did this before. He was back to hitting like the Greg Bird he was in the spring training. Then he got hurt, and then Greg Bird barely cracked 200. And of course, the history of Greg Bird being injured is another thing. Now, if I'm the Yankees, no doubt you want to start Luke Voit. I mean, Voit earned his keep down here for sure. But the Yankees also don't have a lefty to stabilize the lineup now without Bird. That will be the interesting choice. Are they going to take that into account? Because right now, this Yankee lineup predominantly is right-handed. A lot of them are pull hitters. You don't have many batters in this lineup that like to drive the ball. Hit the ball where it's pitched, I mean to say. If the Yankees are going to get deep in the playoffs this year, the home run hitting mantra has got to go. While it's great the Yankees set a new home run record last year, and it was tremendous, and they went to the playoffs with it, look what happened to them in the division series. The home run or nothing attitude killed them against Boston. And the scary part is Boston didn't even have a great bullpen to begin with, and they still won the World Series despite it. Because why? They had contact hitters in their lineup. My question is, will the Yankees have contact hitters this year? Is Gary Sanchez going to have a bounce-back year? Is Judge going to be Judge? Is Bird going to be Bird? By the way, the Yankees also don't have Didi right now. So when Didi comes back, is Didi going to be the Didi of old? Is Miguel Andujar and Gleyber Torres, are they going to duplicate what they did last season into this season? Both of them were outstanding rookies. When you look at the Yankees, the depth the depth on offense is there. The Yankees have the offense where they could easily win 112 games this year. Easily. The key now will be the starting pitching. How deep will it take them? The Yankees have to not burn their pen out too much. That's number one. And the Yankees also have to learn how to situational hit. The Yankees need to improve in situational hitting. That's going to be the biggest thing that will be looked at this year. Are the Yankees going to keep going for the home run or die attitude? Are they going to move runners over by sacrificing them over? Are the Yankees going to manufacture runs? That's what I want to know. We're going to find all of that out in a few weeks at the end of March, the start of the 2019 regular season. A lot of interesting storylines are going into this, and we will find out where the Yankees will go. 2019 is around the corner, guys. Baseball season is a couple weeks away. Jonathan Perriente, The Education 10, saying bye for now.